Now, let's take a look at him. Well, Ethan Winters. You escaped my little brother's idiot games, did you? Let's see how special you are.
Yes, Mother.
Yes, Mother. Starting to go a little stale.
Then let's devour his man-flesh quickly, Mother.
I am the one who captured him.
Now, daughters. First, I must inform Mother Miranda. But later, well, there will be enough for everyone. Budama!
Hey, wait. Let me down!
Oh, be careful what you wish for, Ethan Winters.
Throughout my entire life, ever since a young child, I have been fascinated with the concept of werewolves, and smushing werewolves together with Resident Evil creates Resident Evil Village or Resident Evil 8. And I have to say, after replaying it again through recently, on the Steam Deck, mind you, it runs, it's like magic. It runs amazingly on the Steam Deck. But I honestly think Resident Evil 8 has become my favourite Resident Evil, and I know that's probably sacrilegious to say. I still think Resident Evil 2, original and remake, are phenomenal games, but there was just something about Resident Evil 8 that I really gravitate towards and I really like. Now, it's not because I'm a father and of course you're spending your time going after a baby, which for the most part you're finding parts of a baby, which is freaky, and you get chased by a mutant one. That's another story altogether. And no, I'm not obsessed with the big tall Lady Demetrius Lady Chick thing. That doesn't do it for me at all in the slightest. Especially as he turns into a great big winged monster. That's not my kind of woman. But I honestly cannot believe this game came out 3 years ago in 2001. It feels like it's not long just come out. Time is literally just slipping by insanely. But Resident Evil 8, the first person perspective brought over from 7, is really good and works really well within the Resident Evil setting. And of course they expand upon Resident Evil 7 because Resident Evil 7 primarily takes place around the house and then like a barn, and then you eventually wind up on a ship, if I remember rightly. I've only completed that one once. I am going to have to go back to it. But Resident Evil Village obviously takes place in a village and a castle, and then you go underground and all that kind of cool stuff. It's really, really good. There's a lot of really cool weapons to find, a lot of really cool stuff to find. I really enjoyed the characters and all the boss battles as well. Really enjoyed the big fat guy that sells you things. Also like the fact that obviously from Resident Evil 4 you could smush together treasures to make them worth more so you can sell them and buy more upgrades and all that kind of stuff. But there's just so many awesome things within Resident Evil Village that altogether just, I don't know, I had an amazing time playing it. Now, obviously they're not werewolves, which is a shame. I think I would have preferred maybe, because they're more often than not really hairy wolf men. You do get some big ass wolf things that you have to take down, but only a couple of them. But for the most part, they are just really hairy dudes with sharp teeth. I would have liked to have seen more werewolf design, like maybe, I don't know, have you ever, if you guys have never watched The Howling, please do. It's a fantastic werewolf movie. Also, Dog Soldiers is really cool as well. That's always awesome. And of course, American Werewolf in London, that's really good. Although the design of the American Werewolf in London werewolf at the end of that movie, I'd say is what you get enhanced, towards the end of the Village. But this is just a game that if you have not played, because of its first-person perspective, if you're a fan of survival horrors, then please just you should get used to it. There are hidden areas to find. That obviously you've got to find different keys to unlock different doors. There are the puzzles. There's all the usual spiel that come over from Resident Evil games, but all jam-packed here in Resident Evil 8. I don't know what the hell they're going to do with Resident Evil 9, of course, because, well, the story has concluded. It's no longer following the story of Ethan. He's obviously, that's done. do have the DLC with the daughter Rosemary, but I haven't done that as of yet. Chris Redfield is obviously in Resident Evil Village, and you do get to play as him at one point, and that part is really, really fun. I'm not going to say to you, I know the game's 3 years old, but just in case people haven't played it, then I'm not going to spoil it. And a lot of people in reviews, I have noticed, have said that after you do the castle, because the lady, I'm probably saying her name wrong, but Demetrius, her section in the castle is just more towards the beginning of the game, and then when that's done, people said, oh, it's not as good. I disagree. I think it's, and that's absolutely fine. If you guys think that's the best part of the game, knock yourself out. I personally liked all of it. There's even a part with a haunted house where, like I mentioned earlier, the big freaky baby comes at you, which is absolutely terrifying. You know, there's something terrifying about a load of baby, like a massive baby cry, and you know, just yeah, it's really, really scary. I mean, for me, but then I'm a big sissy when it comes to this kind of thing. I'm gonna have to do another playthrough of it, and I'm gonna have to. I don't think I've mentioned this on any videos as of yet, but I have started a second channel which is specifically Let's Plays. So I'll ping that in the description box down below. But it's also, if you just click on my main YouTube channel, there's a link to it at the top. But I will upload like an hour-long Let's Play of it, and if you guys want to see more, then I'll do more for it. But it's just something I wanted to do to separate out my Let's Plays from my normal just game discussion videos. But if you have not checked out Resident Evil 8 The Village, please do. It is damn awesome, and like I said, has become my favourite Resident Evil, I believe. Very closely followed by Resident Evil 2 Remake and the Resident Evil 4 Remake. They are fighting for the top spot. Capcom has really been knocking it out the park with these Resident Evil remakes and new Resident Evils as of late. I just hope that they do something with Dino Crisis, and if they are remaking Resident Evil 5, take all the notes that they've done from the past few Resident Evil games, apart from Resident Evil 3 Remake, which is not terrible, but is more half-assed. But we just need more of this. And I don't know why the Silent Hill games are skipping the original Silent Hill and just going straight for Silent Hill 2 Remake. I mean, I'll take it, but fine. I would like to have seen the first Silent Hill get remade. But as we all know, Konami are lazy as all hell. But please let me know in the comments down below if you have checked out Resident Evil Village, or if you haven't. And if you haven't, please do. It's really awesome. If you like survival horror, puzzles, being scared shitless, awesome monsters, great boss battles, this is the one for you. But as always, thank you very much for watching.
Bare your teeth at us! Ugh! Not like this!